Welcome, everyone, to your mystery reading. So, we're going to see what message is meant to find you at this time. I did film the card selection portion. If you like to watch that, that will be playing next. Or if you feel drawn to one pile right away, there are timestamps and chapters below. So, this will be the pile of cards for group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. So pause the video if you need more time. Again, timestamps and chapters are below, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the card selection process of your mystery reading. Let's just jump right into it. Got a bunch of decks around today, so what do they need to hear right now? What message is meant to be revealed? Spirit, thank you for figuring out your messages. Thank you all for being here and sharing your energy today. Group number 1, number 2, group number 3. So many decks on this table. Tell us more, Spirit. What mystery messages need to be Sorry, I'm rearranging some things. The smaller decks over here will finish. Okay, last card. Right. Group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. I'm trying to think if we want to lay anything on top today or just have it be like this. We will roll some dice or do crystals. Well, we'll leave it like this for now. You may or may not see something else on top of each pile. Or you would have already seen it, but yeah, again, 1, 2, 3. Those are our piles. Thanks for being here for this card selection portion, and I will see you in the future. Welcome, group number 1, to your mystery reading. You are drawn to this pile of cards here. I feel called to start with this one here, but before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What does group number 1 need to hear today? For number 34. Oh man, I don't know if I know how to say this, but it means Midgard serpent. And there's this, oh my god, isn't that crazy? I felt drawn to start with the, the snake here, and then this is the actual card of the snake. But cycles. I feel like there's a transition coming for you guys. You're about to shed some skin, enter a new cycle. You're ready for something new. Transformations coming through. You may need to adjust the ones in a moment, but what else, Spirit? Rescuer. So this was in the upright position, so the light attributes are highlighted here. Provides strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. And then shadow attributes, assume the rescued will reciprocate, keeps the rescued one needy. Okay, I'm like really getting this sense that a lot of you in group number 1, you guys are helpers, you're givers, you're always there for other people. And I think this might be part of your purpose, but there's some of you like you're being called to transition and move forward and let go of maybe those people in your life or situations in your life where they just take from you. You know, you are so loving, you're so giving, but maybe it's time to shed those that aren't really giving back to you. I know that's a little different than what this card's saying, but that's what's coming through intuitively. Like protect your heart and only let people in that are worthy of your humongous heart and giving nature. Okay, tell us more, please. We have the 3 of Fire with the sea turtle. And it says, stop to take time to review and make long-term plans, capitalizing upon your past successes. It's appropriate to pat yourself on the back for all your accomplishments, but you may also need patience for the next phase to play out. Okay. There's this theme of water a bit. Like, I don't know where this looks like this serpent's like in the winter time here. Oh, and then we have it implied that she's like a boat rescuer on a boat here. There's water, and then we have the sea turtle, more water here. But I think with cycles and winter being shown here, a lot of you, maybe you've been in your personal winter. This has come up in a few other recent readings. So even though, it might be summer when you're watching this, perhaps it is winter if you're in the southern hemisphere, but personal winter means maybe you're just in this time where things have just really slowed down. There hasn't been a lot of growth in your life. The 3 of Fire, which is the 3 of Wands, really shows that your manifestations are about to come true. Like there's things that are going to, like your ships are sailing, things are happening, things are moving for you. And with all this water and the summery vibes, I think you guys are moving out of winter into spring. You're about to see a lot of growth in your life, a lot of transition. You're about to enter a new cycle. Some of you are rescuers in some sort of way. You're healers. You help other people, and that's part of your plan. And here it says stop to take time to review and make long-term plans. While you're in this winter phase where you're in this season of transition, yeah, do a little review. What has worked for you? What hasn't? What relationships are working, which aren't? What can you let go of? What can you do more of? I think this will be really helpful in you transitioning into this new cycle of life you're about to enter. Oh my gosh, okay, I'm saying that because in this card, Bridget, you can see the 4 seasons around her. Look, winter, fall, like, or winter. I think that one is that spring. I don't know. So that might be summer actually with the harvest here. But all of these, we have yeah, definitely winter here, spring, fall, summer. Yes, we have the seasons of life. Spirit's really emphasizing that there is a new cycle. You're entering a new season. You're finding your inner fire. You're finding your passion. It says, let your passion lead you to your purpose. And it's so interesting because I was saying the word purpose when I saw rescuer and Spirit's confirming it. Yes, you guys are stepping into your purpose. You're finding what lights you up. You're finding what brings you joy. And you're about to move forward here into really an abundant season of life. I'm going to zoom out. Hold on. You might be able to see some crystals on the table. Okay. Love this. Authenticity. Who I truly am is good indeed. I am authentic in thought, word, and deed. You guys are stepping into your authentic, true self. You're stepping into your purpose. And you're stepping into a new cycle. The number 10 is a completion of a cycle and the start of a new one. Endings and new beginnings. That is coming through so strong here for you. Tell us more, Spirit. And then we have heal yourself first with solitary witch. And it's coming under this winter season, this starting card here. I feel like maybe you guys have been in that winter season by healing yourself. And after you heal yourself, then you're going to step into this purpose to help other people. I really think whatever you've gone through in life, whatever, it's going on, your past experiences is going to help you help others. That seems to be part of your purpose in some way, and that can come through in so many different forms. So it's going to be, what's authentic to you, what lights you up. But wow, you guys really are healing others after being in this period of time of healing yourself in a reflection. A lot of you guys have been in that phase of life, and you're soon ready to transition out of that, help others to do more, to find your purpose. You've done the healing work. You've shed the layers, peeled back those layers of the onion, to get to who you truly are. And you're ready to spread your wings and fly and step into your purpose to expand your life. Wow, soul, card number 27. Your soul purpose, your soul plan is really coming to light right now. Who you are at a soul level. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there could be this thing of maybe you've been going through cycles or the past. Certain things just haven't made you happy, or maybe disrupted your nervous system, or just didn't feel right to you. And Spirit's calling you to follow what feels right, follow what feels good. And the way to really know that is to reflect on this and to also connect with your intuition. You are very intuitive, very empathic. You can pick up on a lot of people's feelings, and maybe that has been disruptive in the past. So you've had to focus on yourself. You've had to take a step back. But now I feel like you guys are healing, and you're more aware of this. You're more aware of your emotions. You're able to protect yourself so you don't pick up on other people's energy. And maybe that's just something you guys are discovering now when you're looking back and reflecting. Maybe you guys were always rescuers, always helping others, because people could really are really gravitated toward your empathic, kind soul here. But now you're ready to use those gifts in a more healthy, stable way that doesn't drain you, that doesn't make you feel upset or just really drained is what I'm feeling. Maybe this has been a lot. And maybe in the past, a lot of you haven't really used your creative skills as well. And maybe that's why certain jobs or certain situations just haven't been as satisfying. And now, you're stepping into the space where you can create a life of abundance and passion by using your creative skills, by doing, what makes you happy. You're realizing you really can have it all. You really can create the life of your dreams when you follow your intuition and follow what brings you joy. You're really stepping into that. We have the 8th house mystery. Wow, you really are super intuitive, super great healers. A lot of healers, a lot of psychics, a lot of intuitives have strong 8th house energy, and that's coming through for you. But I feel like you've been in this phase of life, like where you were figuring that out. It takes time for a lot of people to tap into these skills and to manage them, because it is really draining. It is really hard on you when you're picking up on energy all the time. Or maybe you were told to suppress those gifts as a child for whatever reason. But now your soul gifts are really coming online, and you've healed things from the past. You're now able to protect your energy and incorporate your skills and your gifts into your passion, into your purpose, and be who you truly are and not suppress that anymore. This card here. We have the 10 of fire, which is the 10 of wands in reverse. Yeah, you're releasing burdens. You're releasing maybe fears of being who you truly are. You're releasing other people's energy that you've been carrying around. And a 10 and a 10. You are ready for this next phase of life, group number 1. You really are. You're ready to incorporate all that you have learned. And look, even here's a 10. 4 plus, there's a lot of 10s. And then 27, that's a 9, which is also a number of completion. And also, it makes me think of the number 9 energy in numerology, which is like the healer, the humanitarian. I feel like that is your energy. That's what you're stepping into in your own unique way. We have the shepherd, celebration, family. You can't help but notice those hands there. Maybe some of you are energy healers, and some of you may have some gifts that have been around in your family for generations, but maybe for the past few generations, because of the societies we're in and everything, maybe those were suppressed. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you looked into your lineage, or maybe you already know. Maybe you had a great grandma who was an intuitive or a witch or something like that. But I think your soul lineage, at least, you're really picking up on those gifts. And there's going to be something really worth celebrating. I mean, and you should celebrate yourself. Look at this card over here. It said, looking at your past successes. Look how far you've come, group number 1. You've come so far in life. You've gone through so much, and you've been healing. You've been doing the inner work. And now you're ready to thrive and celebrate yourself. I know we can be really hard on ourselves. We're our own worst critic. And you might keep thinking oh, I need to do more inner work. I need to do more things before I really step into my purpose, whether this is subconscious or not. But Spirit's saying you're ready. It's time to celebrate yourself and know that there's so much more success and things to celebrate in the future. More and more celebrations will come, more and more abundance and great things, the more we step into who we truly are. And that is what you are transitioning into. Oh, the moon here, yeah. And this is all about cycles. The moon, the first card we have is cycles, and now we have the moon. You're entering a new cycle, that's for sure. And also, the moon symbolizes intuition. And the moon in Lenormand can talk about emotional satisfaction linked to career satisfaction. So your intuition, your healing abilities, all of that is really linked to your career and your purpose in life. Even if that's not a typical career, like no matter what phase of life you're in, it's like how you show up in the world and what you're here to do. Oh, beautiful. And then we have emotional withdrawal, and it's coming out in reverse here. And this is the energy I feel like a lot of you have been in, but you're ready to come out of it. You've taken a step back. You've been in that winter. You've been healing yourself. You've been working on your emotional well-being. And you are ready to move forward here. You are ready to let go of the burdens. You're ready to step forward into this new phase of life. You really are. You're entering your spring, your summer. And then we have chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. That comes back to what we were talking about in the very beginning about someone's energy I was picking up on that maybe takes a lot from you or drains you, like energy vampire type energy, just people that are always draining you. And I feel like you're setting boundaries, and maybe when you set boundaries in the near future, someone might leave. And that's okay. Some people are just meant to be in our life for a season or two. And then we have secret admirer. Ooh. So yeah, there might be the end of, one relationship and the beginning of a new one. Well, you guys, there's people that really admire you. And this is not even just in a romantic sense. I think it could even be like family and people afar. Like people really admire you, and they might not always say it, but they've seen how far you've come and they see where you're going and who you're becoming. And they really admire you for that. Even though they might not always say it out loud, people really do admire you. And the more you work on yourself, the more you heal yourself first and then follow your passion, people admire that and you influence them in a great way. So don't think it's selfish to focus on you and your goals, because I know you guys are givers. You care about people a lot. By working on yourself, healing yourself first, and doing what's best for you, you're actually still helping other people in the process. Beautiful. All right, group number 1, that concludes your reading. I hope this resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyrising.com, links below. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, group number 1. I love you. Welcome, group number 2, to our mystery reading. You were drawn to this pile of cards here. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You are all so welcome, so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What does group number 2 need to hear today? We have card number 8, resilience. Ooh. Spirit wants you to know you are so strong and you're going to get through something here. You are resilient. You are about to step into your power. Let's see. It looks like Medusa there, huh? Don Juan, spotlight. It's in the upright position, so the light attributes are highlighted. Spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. Ooh, so I feel like there's something here. So I was really drawn to the number 8. Like, you're a powerful manifester. And with all these snakes here on the head here, I feel like snakes can talk about transitions, like shedding things, like because they shed their skin, right? And I think it's all on the mind, your head here, which signifies the mind. So your thoughts are creating your reality. You are a powerful manifester, and I feel like there's something here. Transforming your thoughts will transform your life, and you will be attracting to you what you truly want. Some of you are going to be attracting love into your life soon. We have the 8 of air. Well, it's with bunting. It's so easy to convince yourself that you're trapped when you really aren't. Trust that God will lift you up to new heights and give you greater self-confidence if you affirm your freedom. Yes, you are not stuck. You are not trapped. Life might seem really difficult right now, and I'm sure there's things going on that are difficult, but you are not stuck, and things will not always be this way. You are ready to get out of this cage. It's interesting. I pulled the Eight of Swords today as my card of the day. And I've noticed some of my thoughts lately have been a little negative or kind of been in like a shame spiral. And maybe some of you guys can relate. And our negative thoughts and limiting beliefs and the way we view ourselves in a negative way could be keeping us stuck. So if we're wanting more in life, we're wanting to move forward, we can and we are able to. Anything is possible, especially when we believe it to be so. So trust that God, the universe, your angels, your ancestors, whatever it is you believe in, they will grant you what you desire once you believe. You can attract to you what you truly want. Wow, look at this. Lakshmi and Ganesh, prosperity vibration. You are attracting health, wealth, and happiness. Attraction. I was talking about like your manifestation abilities here, and then we have you are attracting this. So you guys really are. You're about to attract really positive things. Again, health, wealth, happiness, love. I love Lakshmi, goddess of beauty and abundance. Beautiful. Your life is really about to transform, but it all starts with your inner world. And I know a lot of us know this, we've heard this before, but sometimes we need to hear things again, or maybe we don't realize how we've been thinking. Harmony. As I create, I will share. Harmony divine with love and care. Wow, peace, harmony, happiness, health, wealth, love, all these great things are coming your way. I feel like this door is opening for you. You know, you've been caged in, you've been feeling stuck, you've been feeling trapped, but things are opening up for you. There's a doorway of opportunity opening up for you. I did not have my rose quartz bracelet on in the previous reading or the intro, and I felt called to put it on for this reading, and I feel like it's for a reason. I feel like you guys are stepping into self-love, or it all starts with self-love, and then you're going to be attracting love from others. You're going to be attracting abundance, peace, whatever it is you desire. Some of you might feel called to work with rose quartz. Have some. Look at this. Card number 14, High Priestess, Leadership. You are meant to be a leader. You are a leader, and you are very intuitive, and your intuition is guiding you. It's guiding you to all you desire. But when we're stuck in this shame spiral of these negative thoughts, our eyes are closed, you know, our third eye included, and we could be missing out on all these opportunities around us. And then we have Mother. That could be something we're healing, a mother wound, perhaps. Maybe we weren't always nurtured or loved the way we wanted or needed, but now we can do that for ourselves. We can be our own inner mother, inner parent, love ourselves, tend to our hearts, tend to our needs, and know that we are worthy of love. Inherently, we are all so worthy of love. And I think some people in this group, you know, we've been hurt and things have happened, and we've hidden away or feel like we'll never meet anyone or we'll never get what we want, but that's not true. All that you desire, you know, wants you to, and it's coming your way. We have to shift our thoughts, shift our beliefs, follow our intuition, follow our heart, and believe that we are worthy. The Six of Cups, so beautiful here. Yeah, your inner child, I think, has been a little hurt, a little sad, you know, feeling trapped, not feeling seen. But there's this energy here of really loving yourself, being your inner mother, to your inner child, and just really showing them that love and letting them know that it's safe to be you, it's safe to be free, it's safe to be seen, it's safe to have friendships, relationships, and it's safe to receive from the universe. You are about to receive a gift from the universe. That's what Spirit wants you to know. Your world is about to flourish. You're about to receive. But you need to be open to it and not closed off or not miss out on the opportunities that the universe is about to present to you, group number 2. We have the 12th house, introspection. Yeah. The 12th house can kind of be like where we're hidden away, where we're, spending time with ourselves. And maybe you guys have been in this state. You've been just reflecting, going within, healing. And if you have been doing that, Spirit's saying that is working. You're getting into alignment, and now you're ready to start a new cycle, to enter into that, first house, like to become who you truly are, to get out there in the world again. And for those of you who feel like you haven't really spent time going within, you're definitely being called to do more introspection, especially inner child work is going to be really helpful here. And really see, where might I have some wounds here with my inner child where I don't feel loved or supported or nurtured, and how can I love and nurture myself the way I need? And another thing to think about is like, am I closed off to receiving? Like, what limiting beliefs do I have that are keeping me stuck, that are keeping me trapped? Really spending time with yourself, with your journal, with your thoughts, maybe with a therapist, with your little mom or someone else you trust. Mm-hmm. You might want to also pay attention to your dreams at this time. We have the Iha of air here. Cat. Okay, there's a little cat right there, but it's in reverse. So this is like the page of swords in reverse. And I think this is coming back to children, inner child, our inner wounds that we've been carrying for most of our lives. And with the air, that's our thoughts. Like, what negative beliefs and thoughts have we been carrying that's been keeping us stuck? And again, I think a lot of this has to do with being worthy of love, being worthy of receiving, being good enough. We all kind of carry those limiting beliefs in some capacity. I think all humans here at this time. So what negative beliefs, what negative thoughts have you been carrying around? How can you release that? How can you show yourself more love? And by doing that, again, then you will be attracting love from others, and then you will be, at a higher vibration, this prosperity vibration. You'll be attracting the health, wealth, and the happiness that you need. You'll be, when you create inner harmony, that inner world, like harmony within your inner world, then you're going to start to see all that harmony and abundance and beauty in your outer world as well. It's all connected. I think we're pretty centered here. I just want to make sure. Okay. What else, Spirit? A vengeance, overcoming slights, a choice. Yeah, to overcome difficulties in your life, to make changes in your life, it all comes down to making a choice, to choosing more, to choose heal, to choose to heal, to choose to grow, to choose to love. It all comes down to your choices. Your world, it all comes down to your choices. And we might have been in this state of mind where we're feeling vengeance. We're mad, like, I can't believe my parents did this to me or didn't provide the life I needed, or this person did that or that. Instead of that, we're like, when we're in that state, we're kind of in a victim mindset. We're giving our power away to others, and we're being called to call our power back and realize that we are the only ones that can change our lives. We have to make the choices now. Maybe in the past people did do us wrong. We were kids, we were young, but now we're adults, and now we're in charge, and we're in charge of our own happiness. We're in charge of our lives. So what choices can you make today to expand your world, to improve things? It all comes down to your choices. So choose love, choose growth, choose abundance. Be open to doing things differently, seeing things differently. Do that introspection. Really, that's going to change your life. Oh, I guess this card wants to come out first. Look at this. Prosperity begins. We have prosperity vibration. Prosperity begins. You guys are about to enter a very prosperous season of life here. A new phase, like the Ace of Pentacles here. You really are. And then we have the mountain, which is obstacles. You will overcome this life. You will overcome the obstacles, and it all is within. The mountain is you. The mountain is us. That is a great book by Brianna Weiss. I often think about that when I see this card, but I feel like it's fitting. You might want to look into that. But you're going to overcome whatever obstacles you've been facing. You are not stuck. You are not trapped. You will overcome them. There is a way out. It all comes down to your choices, your belief system, your thoughts, your actions. But you're going to overcome all of this. And you're entering a new cycle soon. Spirit wants you to know you are. And follow your intuition, follow your heart. It's really going to guide you over this mountain to the other side. Look at this. The sunrise. The sun is coming out again. Maybe things have been dark, gloomy, sad. Look at this. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. And now we have dark man. Dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Okay, so yeah, we're coming back to the relationship part. A relationship could be forming here. But overall, Spirit wants you to know a fresh start is coming. You know, there's going to be prosperity in new relationships, love, abundance, health, all good things here. So don't be afraid to go within and to address maybe some of these issues that in beliefs that you've been carrying around. Because that's going to be so freeing and lead up so much energy for you to receive abundance from the universe, to receive all of your manifestations. And remember, no matter what, you are always manifesting. So if you're thinking about negative things or expecting negative things, you're going to manifest that. So let's spend time, working on our thoughts, working on our belief system, healing wounds that we may have been carrying for a while. It's really worth the effort. You are worth the effort. And you are worthy of all that you desire, and you're going to receive it soon. Prosperity is beginning soon. Lovely. All right, group number 2. That concludes your mystery reading. What Spirit wanted you to hear most today? I hope this message resonated. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope you got value from it. If you did, please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what group you're coming from, what resonated, how you're doing. I'd love to hear from you. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can always do so on my website, kittyrising.com, linked below. Thank you all again so much for being here. You're all so welcome. Sorry, my cat came up and I just was about to say my intro. I'm truly so grateful for each and every one of you. And you are always so welcome and so loved here. I really do love all of you so much. But yes, that's it for today. I love you all so much, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 2. I love you. Welcome, group number 3, to your mystery reading. You're drawn to this pile of cards here. Let's start with this one. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What does group number 3 need to hear today? We have card number 11 with the Hydra, regeneration. Ooh, something from the past may be coming back here. Let's see what this is about. We have Virgin, maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. The shadow attributes are fear of intimate union. So it is upright, so the light attributes are highlighted here. I feel like this is coming up to show like something from the like distant past, something you really wanted, but maybe you never fully pursued, you like longed for, might be coming back. I don't know. Let's see. Interesting. Ooh, the Empress. Angora Rabbit. Time to hop into action. Use your natural creativity to bring forth prosperity and success in your life. Yeah, this is all about creation. What do you want to create in this world? Maybe this was an old business idea or something you used to love to do. Hmm. Taurus and Libra energy coming through. It's time to hop to it. Some people might be afraid, like, oh, it didn't work out for me in the past. Why would I try this again? But Spirit's like, no, you can create whatever you want, and you can just look to the past as a learning experience, not failure. As long as you learn from it, it's not failure. The Lemurians, clairvoyance activated, psychic awareness, sensitivity, trust your intuition. Ooh, coming right after the Empress. The Empress is very connected to their body, to their intuition. And you're being called to really listen to it. Listen to what your body feels. Listen to what your intuition is saying. You are very clairvoyant, and it's being activated for some of you. A lot of you may know this already, but really paying attention to that. You just have this inner knowing, and so you may see things too. But trust that. It's really guiding you somewhere great. And okay, something about this too, regeneration, emergence. Some of you might be carrying around a lot of shame from the past for whatever reason. And Spirit's saying we can wipe that all clean. We can restart our life. We can create the life we want. Don't let the past hold you back. Even if this is not about starting something you once did, Spirit is saying it's time to wipe the slate clean. Your past does not define you. Of course, it shapes you and you learn a lot from your past, but just because whatever you believe about yourself because of past experiences doesn't mean you can't create the life of your dreams. And at this time, your intuition, your psychic senses are very strong, and you have a lot of spiritual support around you that's trying to guide you to the life you desire. So I know it's easier said than done, but it's time to wipe our slate clean of the past and the shame we carry, because that's preventing us from the life we truly want and deserve. And we might have this subconscious belief that we're not worthy or we're not deserving of the life we want or the love we want, whatever it is, because of XYZ, whatever limiting belief, whatever thing that's happened before. But the truth is, you are so deserving. You're deserving of love, abundance, whatever it is you desire, and you can create that life. Let's wipe our slates clean. I feel like this is for me too. I feel like we all carry around some shame and some doubts. I do. We have courage. By shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns this night. Yes, your spirit guides are like, come on, Gert Number 3, you've got this. You can step into the life you want. You can create the life you want. It's time to hop into action. It's time to do it now. Taking the first steps is the hardest. You've got this. You've got this. I know it's scary to step into the unknown, but now is the time. Let's see, are we in the frame? I need to go out just a little bit. Wow. Look at this manifestation. As above, so below. You are manifesting here. You're always manifesting. Interesting. This message came up in another reading today, but no matter what we're manifesting, whether what we're thinking, what we're doing, what we believe about ourselves is creating more of our current reality. So now let's start to believe that we are worthy, that we can have what we want, and take actions that is aligned with that, and our whole world is going to shift. As above, so below is also the same as like as within, so without. So our inner world is reflected in our outer world. And I feel like we've been carrying around stuff within us that's preventing us from having the outer world, the outer experiences that we truly want. So let's really work on that, work on our thoughts and our belief systems and let go of things that no longer serve us and follow our inner desires, our hearts. Be bold. We are going to manifest and create the life of our dreams. Look at this, card number 29, transformation. Your life is about to transform. You are about to transform your whole life, manifest what you desire. And Spirit just wants, like there's this belief system that we've been carrying that's been preventing us so far from taking actions, from making the changes we need. But now, by being aware of this, by wiping our slate clean, by taking action on what we want, everything's going to change. Oh, I love it. Look at this Ace of Swords. This is clarity of thought. This is victory by will, by might. You are ready for victory. You are ready for more. And it all starts with our thoughts. I can do it. I am worthy. You are on the road to success, group number 3. Look at this, card number 28, heal with Chiron. We are healing our old wounds. We are healing them. We're transforming them, working through them, wiping our slate clean. Through our healing work, we're transforming our life. You can see where Chiron is in your chart, but you don't even have to do that. A lot of us, we know where our wounds are. We just have to take that time to really go within. But whatever it is, it has to do with carrying around shame is really what I'm feeling here. Shame or guilt about the past, about things that have happened. When we heal that, when we transform our thoughts, everything's going to change. And a lot of you have already been in this healing energy. You've been really working on yourself. You've been going within, but now it's time to take action in the outer world, like to go after your dreams. Follow that intuition that you've really worked on that's gotten so strong. You are very intuitive. Then we have the 9 of air in reverse, 9 of swords in reverse. We're letting go of the anxiety, the worry, the fears, the shame, the regrets, whatever the painful thoughts and feelings we've been harboring. We are releasing them and we are moving forward and transforming. You are in the process of healing and letting that go, and you're creating the life you want, and you are headed towards love, towards abundance, prosperity, success. You really are, group number 3. But we are good with being in frame. Okay, let's see what else, Spirit. The brawler, lack of empathy, confrontation. Interesting. I think a lot of us here, in this group, we're very empathetic towards others, very kind to others, understanding of others, but we're not doing that to ourselves. We're not being kind and understanding to ourselves. We were all once young, naive. We didn't know what we know now. So let's not be so harsh, so critical of ourselves, always saying mean things or being like, why did you do that? Or you're so dumb, or you're blah, blah, blah. Let's now treat ourselves how we would treat a child or other people we love. We gotta love ourselves, and that itself will be so healing here. No more fighting with ourselves. And of course it's going to happen, but when we catch ourselves with that and transform our thoughts, switch things around, like Spirit's challenging us when we do catch ourselves being, harsh and to ourselves, let's catch that and say something kind or say a positive affirmation related to that. And that'll really help shift things and get us into the habit of doing so. I think affirmations will be really helpful, especially if you can't find something you like. If you're really feeling down and out, eventually when you keep saying these, you'll start to believe it. The cross. This talks about trials, tribulations, hard times, finding ourselves through that. Talks about spirituality, or connection to spirit, to the universe. And yes, there's We're all human. We've all gone through things, all different, and we're carrying some of that with us. And instead of doing that, instead of being so, it being so heavy, carrying that huge burden, instead of we can take the time to really incorporate lessons from that and understanding, and again have empathy towards ourselves, that we can kind of clear that, make it a little bit lighter, and move forward here. Because I feel like you've just been carrying a lot of heaviness, and there's a lot of energy here. You're healing that and releasing that, but a lot of this healing, the biggest step sometimes is awareness. And now you can have this awareness and spend some time thinking about this, more healing, more, and your life will transform. That's the main message here. Group number 3. And then you are ready for new beginnings. And this is coming over the Ace of Swords. Yes, you are ready for this new phase of life, this new cycle, a new start, a fresh start, regenerating your life. And again, that clean slate, everything. You're ready to create the life of your dreams, to transform everything. It's so interesting. We have the last card, the Norman, and the first card. New beginnings are on the horizon. Love this. We have family sorrow. Okay, this could be what we're carrying around. Some of what we're carrying around with us might even be from generational traumas, maybe even past lives. Maybe, I think, again, you guys are very empathic, have a lot of empathy towards others as well. You feel a lot for others, and maybe you're carrying around a lot of others' pain, and you don't have to do that anymore. Oops. And we have dog barking, advice from a friend. So some people in this group, maybe there are a lot of family issues, maybe there's mother issues, there's stuff going on. But that doesn't mean, you're alone. I feel like there's a lot of great energy here of friendship around you, people around you that want to help you and love you and be on your journey with you. And if you feel like you don't have them now, they are definitely coming into your life, and that could be a big part of what this transformation is, transforming your relationships. And it's interesting, family sorrow came over Chiron with heal. I think there is a lot of stuff that has to do with family. Again, your ancestry, your family in this lifetime that you're carrying. You're carrying a lot. Things you've experienced, your family, your parents, your ancestors. So that's definitely something to look into and understand. And when we understand we're carrying that, and also understand the healing work you're doing for yourself is not only helping you, but it's helping like 7 generations back and forward. Like you're really helping others as well by doing this healing work and transforming your life. So you're actually doing a disservice by just, staying in this like I'm not good enough or negative energy, whatever this is. By healing yourself, you're being an example to others, an inspiration to others, and you're helping others that may not even realize it or may be coming in the future, past. So it's really worth spending this time healing and working on yourself. And when you have a thriving life, an abundant life, which you are on the verge of having and receiving, it's not selfish. It helps a lot of other people too. And think about all the good you can do when you have so much abundance and so much more to give. All right, group number 3. I hope these messages resonated. Hopefully you can take some of this, think about this, journal about it, spend more time healing. I feel like a lot of you are already on this healing path, and that's also this message saying the healing work you're doing is working. Yeah, I hope this resonated. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment if you wish. Let me know what group you're coming from, what resonated, how you're doing. I'd love to hear from you. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, You can do so on my website, kittyrising.com, linked below. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so much. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, group number 3. I love you.